Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the Marilyn Darling Show, and welcome to another swatching video. How is everyone doing today? Are you having a nice day? I hope you're having a nice day wherever you are in the world. That is a sign that we are live. Let's swatch some more inks. Okay. So we have our Dominant Industry ink muddler. We have some water off to the side. I'm going to zoom in just one or two ticks. There. Okay. So I do need to do two things. I need to label these because they haven't been labeled yet. Rather topped, I mean. 1, 2, 3, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 7. Good, this should be enough. First ink that we have is, oh god, I'm about to break out my eyeballs again. I need to get me like a magnifying glass on a string or a monocle. Does anybody have or know where I can get like a 20x monocle or 40x monocle? Let me know. Diamond Kensington Blue. Move this out of the way so I can see what I'm doing. Good. Then need to use the opposite end to swatch. Grab some toilet paper. And next, we have Mont Blanc Mystery Black. Ooh, that's very dark. I need Next one. Sorry, you guys. It's very dry here today. My voice is just like done. Noodlers, American aristocracy. Hello, Atomic Elf. How are you doing today? Not having fun up here with all the smoke. Oh no. Where do you come from? You poor thing. It's been very dry here in Santa Ana. Oh, you're up in Ventura. Cool. Oh, you poor thing. God, I bet with all the fires that have been going on, it's crazy. Well, if you get an evacuation notice, just pack up all your stuff, get out as fast as you can, because they are not containing the fires very well. Take all of your important documents, put them in your car, be ready to go at a moment's notice. Because it could happen at any moment. Sorry, excuse me. It's very dry. Okay, what is this? Noodlers, Stockyard, Signature, Drum Ghouls exclusive. Noodlers, Stockyard, Signature. This one's kind of a little bit darker than SBRA Brown. Was hoping to get the pen show this year, but I don't think it's in my budget. Well, the pen show itself is only $25, which isn't that bad. I mean, but it's kind of expensive. I think that people have to worry about parking and things like that. But if you live in Ventura, I think that you can get from Ventura to the pen show in maybe 2 buses. So if you get an all-day Ventura pass, I think it's like $5, and Los Angeles pass, which is also like $5. You're only spending like $35 to get there and back. Hello, Mila. How are you? Sorry, Gila? G-I-L-A. Gila? Gila? I do apologize. I was a school teacher, you know. What am I doing? I've already done this one. How are you doing today? you having a nice day? I'm new to fountain pens. Oh boy, let me tell you. So when I got into fountain pens, the best advice that I can give you now is to watch a whole bunch of videos about fountain pens, ink, and paper. I happen to be an excellent resource about ink and sometimes fountain pens, not very often fountain pens though. Give me free stuff. Yeah, well, I can't always give people free stuff, unfortunately, because I am on the disability and it is not as extravagant as some people make it out to look. But I am the ink master for the pen club that I attend, so I get generous donations to the pen club, and then I review them and put them back in the pen club ink pile, and then they go back to the pen club. Excuse me for just 1 second, I need to turn on the air conditioner. It's very warm in here. Alright, what do we have here? Noodler's Glow Lemonite. Shimmer ink, no. My favorite is Narwhal School Kill. Okay. I have the original Narwhal, and I also have a Pride Narwhal 2024. It's a Narwhal Voyage fountain pen. Gold Lemonite. This one looks the same as above. This doesn't look like lemon at all. Then again, I don't know what lemonite is. I may have to do some research. I'm not really a name researcher, though. There are plenty of people on the internet that do all that kind of stuff, which I am very grateful for. I spent all my money getting here. Wow. I have been collecting some pens for about 1 to 2 months. Nice. My favorite is a Narwhal or a Waterman. What kind of Waterman? I think you have a Meisterstück Legrand. Boy, you must be rich. Whew. That's a very expensive pen. I think that the most expensive pen that I own is my Waterman 12, and that was like a $400 excursion. I love my Waterman 12. Hi, Plain Water. How are you doing today? Have you ever tried Troublemaker Yellow Tartanilla? First I thought that said tarantula, and I thought, no, I'm not going to say that word. It's a really ugly yellow-green mustard color. I don't like muddy, ugly green mustard color inks. I like really bright, fun color inks. Really springy, not too light inks. Tomoe River seems to hate it. Oh, maybe a broader nib might help. I have not tried it. Not really, but it's some money left over from birthday and bar mitzvah. How old are you, if you don't mind me asking? Don't they do bar mitzvahs for young people? Are you a young person? Oh dear. So just so you know, this is not a family-friendly Sometimes I do cuss. So if you haven't heard cuss words before, best probably not to watch this channel, because sometimes I cuss. Not often. Usually when I drop things or spill things, or bang my leg on the desk. You know, important things. Noodlers. God, I can't read this writing. Okay, good. You're doing well. Noodlers. Subway Series Sepia. What did I like getting introduced to fountain pens so young? Yes. Fountain pens are a wonderful tool. But they are just exactly that. They are a tool. Just remember that. You can collect all the fountain pens in the world, but if you don't use them, they're just a collection of tools. Remember that. Noodlers Subway Series Sepia. And one of the key things that I want to tell people when they get into fountain pens is try everything. Try everything at least once. Go to a pen show. Try a whole bunch of pens. Just make sure when you go to a pen show, if you want to touch something that looks expensive, ask first. Because the first show I ever went to, I went and picked up a pen, and the person kind of barked at me and said, "Could you please put the pen down, please?" And I'm like, "Well, how much is it?" $20,000. I was like, "Sir, that is as much as a car." That is unacceptable for a fountain pen. I know, huh? Of course, that's the most expensive pen I've ever held. So, I could take that off my bucket list. Alright, Platinum Pigmented Blue. I think I have done a review on this. Ooh, somebody chewed on this. Ew. Whatever. 20 grand is wild, yeah. You know, but there are plenty of good pens out there that cost $1 from China. Look on wish.com and search Jinhao 992. Those are some of the best, cheapest pens you can find on the market right now. Also, you could look up the Jinhao X159, which is really good. Jinhao X750, X450. Oops. Perfectly acceptable pens. Platinum Preppy, that's a good one. The Pilot Kakuno is also a very cheap, relatively cheap pen, which is very good. The Lamy Safari is kind of the high end of low, but it's still a relatively cheap pen that's very good. I like to flex my pens, so my favorite pen is the Noodler's Conrad. I have like 10 of these, all different colors of the rainbow. I love them. If you want a clickable pen, this is the Mahjong A2. It was like 30 bucks. Relatively cheap considering that the Pilot Vanishing Point is almost $200. Probably more than $200, not on discount. So, relatively. Hi, Cynthia. How are you doing today? Not much luck with the gin house for me, but so far you can swap the nibs. Yes. One of the great things about the gin house is you can swap the nibs. You can also swap the nibs on the Lamis too. This is a Lamy Safari in dark lilac. This is a studio in lilac. As this is a studio, and they have the same nib. So I do a lot of nib swapping with my Lamis. I'm tired, but good, but tired. Yeah, I'm very dry. It's very dry here today. I don't know what this is. It's blue. Somebody put washer tape on this. Ooh, it's a pretty color of blue though. Feels like Konpeki, or maybe Noodler's turquoise or something. I feel very dry. How are you doing, Cynthia? Are you having a nice day? Yeah, gin houses are really good if you have non-shimmer inks, and maybe minimal amount of sheening inks. Noodler's Blue Straight of macaw. Macaca. M-A-C-A. M-A-C-A-C-C-A. Macaw. Macaca. Straight pens exclusive. And my friend called me to let me know he bought a house. How exciting! Buying your first house is always very exciting, unless it's like a used house and broken down, and then it's kind of arduous, but Noodlers Blue Straight of M-A-C-A-C-C-A. Okay. My nib's stained a little blue. I'll be right back. I'm going to rinse my nib off. Sometimes you gotta use a little toothbrush to get out the stain of the ink. Purchased quite a few bottles of Ferris wheel press ink. I don't even like half of them. Yeah, Ferris wheel press. I think of them as like artistic inks. Like if you want to make a really pretty sky, those are the inks. But that's about all they're good for. Alright. Noodler's Harry Hudson Blue. Henry Hudson. Ooh, this ink does not like this paper. Ooh, it's feathering like a chicken. It's gonna bleed through the page, I can tell. Oh. Yep. Bled through the page. That's not cute. Not cute at all. It requires a shake like shimmer ink. Yeah, sometimes if you don't shake them, they just kind of settle in the bottom. Which sometimes is better, because sometimes the pigments can clog the pen, and sometimes they dry out really fast, which is unfortunate. I am going to use my little thing. There it goes. All right, we need a new page. Woo-hoo. Here. Okay. We'll do one more page. I heard nasty things about Noodler's ink. Huge fan of diamine. So, Noodler's the guy that makes the Noodler's inks does them like a bathtub at a time, like a literal bathtub at a time. So they're trying to get as much out of the ink as possible. And one of the ingredients that they use is not very paper friendly. I don't know which one, but it's just how it is. What is this? LTB Victory. LTB. I don't know what that stands for. Yeah, Nathan just tries to bring light to the history of the past. And there are a lot of people out there who do not, that are trying to change history because they don't agree with how it was told. which, people are going to get butthurt about just about everything. But if they can be inconsistent because of the small batches, well, a bathtub really isn't that small of a batch. Bathtub holds about 100 gallons or so. Maybe 100 gallons. So I don't know how big his bathtubs are, but I know that they're not like the smallest batches, but they're also not the biggest. Diamine, I think, does the most. Noodlers, Sidewinder, Sepia. Yeah, it's remaking those batches that's difficult. Noodlers, Sidewinder, Sepia. This doesn't look sepia at all. It looks orange to me. Maybe it says the inconsistency between each inks and their performance. Yeah, could be a possibility. People making ink, it's not easy. It's not easy to make ink. You gotta put preservatives in it to make sure it doesn't go bad. You gotta put a thickener in it so it doesn't just leak out of your pen. You gotta put water in it to keep it liquid. And then you gotta put dye in it, either powdered dye that's been liquefied or some sort of rock that's been crushed down to the finest pigment possible to make a pigmented ink. I mean, if you think about it scientifically, ink is just rocks that have been pulverized to the finest powder possible. And then suspended in water and gum arabic. One of the great things about noodlers is if you have a dry ink, say a Sailor or a sheening ink, and you add a little bit of Noodler's Blue Ghost to it, it'll lighten the color if you add enough, and it'll also make it a little bit wetter, which is nice. Noodlers, Omaha. Yeah, it's definitely looking more red than sepia. I don't know what they... Sometimes I think the people that make these inks are colorblind. For example, the people that made the Octopus Fluids Write and Draw series, I have never seen a yellow zebra in my entire life. Doesn't mean they're not out there, but... Or a purple bee. I've never seen a purple bee before. They may be out there, but I've never seen one. Or is it Violet Bee? Violet Bee, I think. So, alright. Papier Plume the Count. Is that like... How does it go? They know that I am called the Count because I really like to count. I sit and count all day. Sometimes I get carried away. I count softly, 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 getting faster. Once I started counting, it's very hard to stop. only invert sub counting with inks. And that would be a song about me. Once I started inking, it's very hard to stop. Okay, what is this? Noodlers, the Plains Blue Rainbow. Okay. I have tried their inks and didn't work in 3 pens. Oh no. Sometimes these inks are better done in a dip pen. Noodlers. That's pretty. Very pretty. I like that one. Recently, I have been very much enjoying the Colorverse Colorvent calendar inks. They've been very cooperative. They don't stain the pens. They wash out really easy. They're really nice. Cult Pen says the Octopus Loading Smart and Draw series. The name seems is a little unorthodox. Yeah. Who doesn't want to see a violet bee or a green panda? Well, first of all, it'd freak me out. Second of all, I cannot imagine a green panda. Freak me out. Birmingham Pen Company. Rodman Gun Powder. Birmingham Pen Company. ODMAN Gun. Gunpowder tea. That's what that word is. Ooh, that's an ugly color. Ugh. Murky yellows are not my favorite. Oops. Almost forgot. Blah. The worst. At least the right is named Polar Bead Bear. The white is named Polar Bear. Yep. I did think that the gray elephant was a good color for it. Also, the gray fox was pretty good for like a white fox. What was the other one? Can't remember all their names. Too many. Okay, what do we have here? Noodlers. Oh gosh. Someone put shimmer in this? Oh no, that's just pigment maybe. Oh, anti-feather. LYODMILA MIKAKOVA PAVLICHENRO. What the hell does that say? Okay. Oh, this is going to be another feathery one, I can tell. LYODMILAMIKAKOVA PAVLICHENRO. It says anti-feather, but error, no word has been found. They failed spelling bee. I don't know. It says anti-feather red. I'm gonna write that down. Even though it is feathering into the page. It's a pretty color when swatched, though. Was the spelling bee purple? Yes. It's violet. VIOLETBE. Violet bee. Oh no. forgot to daub it. Great, fantastic. It'll be red for a week. Midnight Blue. Noodler's Midnight Blue. Yep, that's a very dark blue. Oops.
This is a reminder.
6 p.m. all is well. We'll do about 5 more of these, and then I'm going to go, and we will come back another day and do another 25, because I'm getting sleepy. First, we'll press beaver down brown on my light beige carpet. It looked worse after cleaning attempts. Oh no. That's the worst. Can't be any worse than spilling almost an entire bottle of Monteverde Caribbean Blue on your desk. It ran all the way down my front area, all the way on the floor. My floor is still blue in spots. But I was a Smurf for nearly a month. If you don't know what a Smurf is, it's a little blue animal. Creature. Thing. From the 80s. The 1980s, that is. Birmingham Pen Company. Oh god, here we go again. Oudesne. Du. Inclined stationary red. Okay. I'm going to do the swatch first because I need to figure out what the heck this says. Something stationary red. Overence. Birmingham Pen Company Inclined Stationary Red. Oh. Duquesne. That does not like Duquesne. Oh, it's station. Okay. Duquesne Incline Station Red. God. D U Q U E S N E. Incline Station red. Mm-hmm. Okay. No idea what that means. Okay. Come on. Okay. I know who the Smurfs are. Did you know there was a Smurf song back in the olden days made by the Dutch guy? No, I did not. I don't know who the Dutch guy is. Is that a YouTuber? Poppy Plume, New Orleans Collection, Streetcar Green. Oh, God, okay. Poppy Plume. Poppy Plume, New Orleans. Collection. Streetcar Green. Oh, that's an ugly color. Good lord. Help. Know that. Ugh. Vader Abraham. YouTube was not around in the 80s. I know, because I was one of the first partners 25 years ago. 20 years ago. That would be a car nobody would ever steal. For sure, hands down. Ugh. God, what a hideous color. Whoa. Can I have some? My fingers have lost all of their gripping abilities. It is so dry. Okay, what is this? Poppy Plume, The Blues. I can read that. Ooh, this is a pretty color. Kind of like a dusty turquoise, like a dark turquoise. Very pretty. Oops. Oh man, that's so cool looking. I like that color. Cannot wait to do that review. So just so everyone knows, I will be reviewing all of these inks eventually over time. So it's going to take a little while, but eventually I'll get around to reviewing these inks. My hands are all inky now. Okay, we'll do a couple more. Lamy Bronze. Ooh, this is one I've been looking forward to reviewing. Oh, it's like a bright orange ink. Oh, look at that. Oh, that's cheerful. Oh, I like it. I thought that this was going to be way more browner than it is. Oh, that's beautiful. I like it a lot. Look at that. Wow. See, this is the kind of colors I like. Nice, bright, cheerful colors. None of this murky gray crap. Be careful because my fingers are all inky. Wow. That is really pretty. We will take a closer look at these in just a minute. Hi, Amanda. How are you doing today? Hey, look, I made it back. Yay, you made it. Are you getting snow where you are? I know it's been kind of snowy over in those parts. I was looking for an ink before buying it. Only 2 people reviewed it on YouTube. I think you were one of them. What ink? Good Lord, no, yeah. Well, don't be surprised because Louisiana got 6 to 8 inches. Papier Plume Oyster Gray. Okay. Oops. We were staying warm for the next 10 days plus 40 plus every day, so too warm for snow. Well, we got 1 day of like snow for 5 minutes here in Southern California. All in the Southwest. In Florida. I know, even snow in Florida. Unbelievable. My nephew is in North Florida and they got snow. It's just crazy. Send it to me. We need the snow right now. Okay, we'll do one more. KWZ Iron Gall Mandarin. KWZ Mandarin. That does not look like Mandarin at all. That looks like brown. Or maybe it's already oxidized? I don't know. Oops. Yeah, Yeah, no, that doesn't look like orange at all. That does not look like mandarin. Nope, it sure doesn't. All of that. We got stupid snow. January 4th through the 8th. Light dusting. Less than 6 inches. Yeah, when it's less than 6 inches, nothing is very impressive. 99% of the melted snow. We had Arctic freeze last week, though. Sub 20 temps. As high. Yeah. It's 80 degrees here today, if you can believe that. It's going to be crazy warm this summer. I cannot even. I don't want to. Okay, should we keep going or should we retire for another time? What do you think? Got 6 watchers. So thank you all for watching. I really appreciate it. Let's do just 2 or 3 more. What the hell does this say? Noodler Alamo Twilight. I think I've actually reviewed this. You are tired. I'm not tired, I'm just dry. Like my eyes are dry, my skin is dry, other parts are dry. Noodlers. Twilight. That's kind of a pretty color. Kind of a little bit darker version than SPRA Brown. Let's see. It's got like a redness to it. It's very nice. That's because you got extended Santa Ana wind. I know. The winds are really scary right now, especially because we've been having fires. And another fire has popped up. And the grapevine, which is very scary because I have been through there when there's Santa Ana winds. And let me tell you, they get up to like 150 miles an hour going through that canyon. It's so scary. Roar and Klingner Salix. H-O-R-E-R Ont K-L-I-N-G-N-E-R S-A-L-I-X. That's kind of a pretty blue. Oops. Do this every time. We are having snow for about 2 or 3 weeks in Germany. Oh my gosh. I'm coming to live at your house. I would love to just like have a good week or 2 every year to just sit and stare at the snow. That would be amazing. Of course, we have fake snow here at Disneyland, California. But it's not the kind you can let fall on your tongue, let me tell you. That's kind of gross. Civilization blue. At first I thought that that was ovulation. Come on, Nathan. Get it over. Get it on. We are. Okay. The snow is great for the best day. For the first day. And by day 3, you're so over it. The bottom of the plants can't constantly wet. Oh, bottom of the pants constantly wet. Fingers frozen. Have no defrost the car for 30 minutes just to get to the store. Oh, that's awful. Sounds wonderful. Yeah, I bet after a couple of days it gets real old real fast. But it's so pretty. I just want to live somewhere where it snows and like I could take a million pictures of it and sell them on Amazon for millions of dollars. I don't know if that's how it works, but I want to. It's fun if you don't have outside obligations. Oh God, I cannot even imagine. Ovulation blue would be a funny name for medical themed inks. Yes, definitely. Hip replacement titanium. Gallbladder green. Can you imagine? Noodlers. Claire something. Claire laid cinnamon Chinaman. Noodlers. Clearly something. Don't tell me I'm the only one that is going to review this. Jeez. Okay. Kidney stones gray, exactly. Scottish redhead red. Oh, God. Kidney stones are the worst. Oh no, this one's gonna feather like a chicken, bleed through the page. Claire, Lee. I don't know what that word is. I hate this font. Okay. I'm gonna need assistance. Can't find it online. CHENNALT, or is that a 7? Anti-feather brown. CAULT. I'm gonna say it's a T. Even though I have no idea what color it's supposed to be. I am, however, grateful that I did find a brown Pilot pen. Anti-feather brown. I made a mistake. Okay. Chenault. I don't know. Hi, Bitter. How are you doing today? Anti-feather that does feather. Yeah, I know. It's so stupid. Makes me so mad. Alright, this is Birmingham. Mr. Gim. Molten something. Birmingham Molten something. Birmingham Molten. Dr. Mo Molten. No. MOLTEN. Molten tin. No, that doesn't look like molten tin to me. Looks like something else. Molten tin. This is a red ink. Oh. Molten magma. That's what that word is. Molten magma. God. You guys have to print slowly and correctly. Magma, thank you. Doing fine and dandy like super candy. These videos are relaxing like fountain pen ink ASMR. Oh boy. I am not one for ASMR. It gives me the shivers. Which I think is what it's supposed to do, but I don't like it. Not my favorite. Okay, now I'm banging into this thing. I'm going to move it up just a little bit. There we go. Fountain Companion has a list of Noodler's inks. Oh, okay. Yeah, I have a fountain pen companion, but I don't keep up with it. I don't have time. I don't have time. I'm sorry. But if anybody ever wants to, they can leave a description in the description of the in the comments under the video, and I'm sure people will be well educated. I know that there are other people out there who do that type of thing. I just don't. I don't have time. I have like 1 hour in the beginning of the day, and then I have like 2 hours until I take a shower and go to bed. So usually about this time is when I would be doing a mail time vlog. Birmingham Pen Company. Interstellar Bronze. Oh, I have done this ink before. Ooh, this is a sheening ink. Oh, God. Oh, this is a sheening ink. Oh. Birmingham Pen Company. Oh, man. Oh, my God. Oh, you guys can barely see it, but oh, it turned my ink neon green. And my water. It turned my water neon green. Oops. This looks radioactive. It really does. Like, this looks like, if anybody is familiar with cars, this looks like water coolant. It looks like water coolant. Look. Looks like water coolant. Freak me out. Yes, as anti-feather Lichanaut. Wonder what the black light makes some of the inks look like. You know what? We are going to have to do an exploration of that. Because I have a black light. It's sitting over there. Maybe one of these days. You know what? We could do that for Halloween. Remind me around Halloween to do like a blacklight exploration. That would be fun. Needs more water. Not a very shimmery ink. No, it's a sheening ink. So it goes down like a brown color, and it has this vibrant green sheen on it, which is super crazy looking. Crazy, man, crazy. Oh no, I'm making a mess. No, making a mess. Look at what it did to my table. Oh my gosh. Oh dear, making a mess everywhere. Okay, now need to not shake the table. I have learned a lot. I've learned there are different wavelengths of blacklight available. Some things will fluoresce in one and not another. That's because depending on the wavelength will depend on which colors vibrate and which ones do not. Ooh, I'm excited about this one. This is Pilot Aroshizuku Amairo. I don't think I've reviewed this one either. This looks like Konpeki. Maybe a lighter version of Konpeki. Ah, that's pretty. Oh, I like that a lot. Oh yeah, that's the one. That's very pretty. I like it. I like these light, cheerful colors, as I like to call them. Go in the hole. Okay. It is a really pretty blue. Alright, Birmingham Pin Company Antique SWYNIKE. Oh my god, these things make my head hurt. Birmingham Antique Sanguine. Ooh. It's like a vampire color. Alright, Birmingham Pin Company, BPC. Antique Sanguine. Oops. SANGUINE. Yeah, that's not creepy, no, not at all. Antique blood, I know. I know, most of all. Okay, here's another one. Oh, here's another one I'm excited about. Pilot Aroshizuku Shinkai. I don't think I've reviewed Shinkai either. Ooh, it's crunchy. No. It's crunchy. SHINKAI. Kind of a blue blackish color. Like a medium dark blue. Oh, that's crunchy. Ew. I don't like that feeling. Ugh, crunchy things. How many inks do you usually have in total? That is a very large question, Amanda. That's like the worst question you could possibly ask me. I don't know. I really don't. I don't know how many inks I have. There's too many. There's too many, okay? That's how many. So, because I'm the ink master for the ink club, I'll take this off. Let's just unplug you, fine. So here are some empty samples, but each one of these holds 100 inks, and most of them are somewhat full. And then I have these, and then I have some up there, and then I have some over there. So, like, that's just my collection. And then in this box is probably 100 inks. Another box full of ink in there. Needless to say, I stopped counting a long time ago. Never enough ink, that's right. Speaking of ink, I am really liking my new printer. I have printed off about like 100 pictures now. I've got pictures of my family all around me, which is really nice because sometimes I forget what they look like. It's so nice to have a printer with a bulk filler printer. I don't have to worry about only having like 10 pages of inks before the cartridge dies. Do you have a video for favorite inks? For my favorite inks, maybe. I don't know. I have reviewed over 1,000 inks at this point. It's been 8 years. It'll be going on 8 years this year that I've been reviewing fountain pens, ink, and paper. And I have reviewed almost one ink every day. I have taken about a month off in the last 8 years total. Alright, Noodler's Brexit. I have reviewed this one before, but it's always good to refresh my memory of what it looks like. Really pretty purple ink. Dark purple, aubergine. Maybe make one. Yes, that's a very good idea. I'm going to write that down. Hold on. Bujo Interview Pen Club Hall. I have no idea what that number is for. It's probably important. If you guys want to follow me on Instagram, you can do so at that. Favorite inks. Okay, it's on the list. Some of my favorite inks I'm a sneeze. Oh, I apologize. Excuse me. Thank you. Oh, God. Oh, it's so dry. That hurt really bad. Oh. I feel like I just had a cartoon moment where my eyes popped out of my head. Oh. It's so dry. I will definitely try and think thoughts about my favorite inks because I have an entire rainbow of inks that I have either bought or have from the OC Pen Club. So I have a lot of favorite inks. A lot. Some of my most favorite inks though are Pelikan inks because they clean out really good. Pelikan Golden Barrel is like my #1 favorite ink though. I love Pelikan Golden Barrel. I used it practically the entire year. What is this? Noodler's Holly. Ooh, this was a limited edition too. It's not as pretty as I thought it was gonna be. Well, that's not cute. It's kind of an ugly ink. I was really excited for that one too. Oh no, it's oxidizing. Ugh, stupid. Oh, that's kind of an ugly ink. That's so sad. Come on. I was gonna buy a bottle and I thought, you know what? I'm gonna wait because the OC Pen Club, someone will bring one, I'm sure. They usually do. Diamond Prussian Blue. I'm starting to get used to this font. It's kind of an ugly color too. Golden Barrel, any good for fine or extra fine nibs? Well, maybe not Golden Barrel. Golden Barrel is really good for like flexi nibs. I don't have Golden Barrel in this week, but maybe next week. I have done a review on Golden Barrel, so you can check that out on my YouTube channel. Okay, we've done another page. I've only got 12 more to go. Oops. I almost forgot to do the little bloop. I've only got 12 more to go for this session. Might as well continue on. How much time? I have a couple of minutes to go. I usually reserve like the last 2 hours of my night so I can write pen letters. If you are interested in writing me a letter, you can check out the description of most of my videos and they will give you my business address and I will receive them when they come. 8:45. It is 6:47 here. Noodlers. Clairvoyance Slate. Alright, let's just um 1825. That in the ink book. Ooh, this book is getting chunky. Okay. Clairvoyance Slate. 3:47 a.m. Christ on a bike, you need to go to bed. Do you have JOB in the morning? Noodlers, clairvoyance. BOYANCE. Clairvoyance Slate. Well, it's very black-like. I was up that late Monday night. Oh gosh. I cannot stay up late anymore. I usually set my alarm for 8 p.m. so I can go take a shower, and then I eat my pills. And then, like, by the time they hit me, I am, like, out by maybe 10 o'clock. Because I am a little old man. And I need my beauty sleep. Because I'm not getting any younger. Just Norco pain meds always keep me up. Oh yeah. Yeah, I stopped taking. I try not to take. Oh, you had dental surgery, that's why. I was gonna say, yeah, I try not to take narcotics unless it's absolutely necessary after like surgery, because it took me weeks to get off of Norco when I had my knee surgery. It's very difficult. SIRI thinks I'm talking to her. Noodlers. Oh, this is another clearly Chanel. I have to scroll. Hi, Shay Shay girl. How are you doing today? Noodlers Chanel. Chenault. Noodlers. Claire Lee Chenault. CHENNAULT. It's kind of an ugly color. How you been, Shay? Haven't seen you in a minute. Steven! We thought you died. I'm very dry. It is like incredibly dry. It's probably like 6 or 7%. Let me see. My everything is just shriveled up like a prune. 5% humidity. God, it's just so dry. I'm like trying not to pick at things, because trying not to even barely rub my face, because I'm afraid I will give myself a infection. Drinking water like it's going out of style. My 4th bottle today. Busy, the new company I'm with decided to slam pack my schedule until February. Oh my gosh. Well, I hope that whatever you're doing is worth it. I need to bust out my balance ball and stretch. Yeah. Right shoulder and neck hurts from the dentist. Being held in a weird position for 90 minutes while they pull the tooth. Ah, freaking hate having teeth pulled. It's the worst. Birmingham Pet Company, Jewel Sage. I'm starting to get used to these weird fonts. Oh, that's an ugly color too. Oh, murky green. Looks like swamp. Oh, swamp. You should just call it swamp. Ugh. Gross. I remember one of the first days that I moved into this place, I saw one of them exercise balls, and I fell straight on my head. So I'm not allowed to play with exercise balls anymore. Other balls, however, two dentists, 3 pairs of hands, 90 minutes, triple dose of numbing meds, plus cutting into the jawbone. Oh my god. You poor thing. Did not want to come out. I bet. You have stitches too. Gosh. Yeah, I bet. Surgery is no fun. I used to tell my patients, if you can avoid having surgery as long as possible, unless it's like a hip or a knee, those are the ones you gotta take care of right away. Shoulders, they can kind of wait. But teeth, they're so fragile and they decay so easily. It's unbelievable. Noodler's Pacific Dawn at the Golden Gate. I can tell this is going to be another questionable ink. Maybe some ice. Did you try ice? Noodlers, Pacific Dawn. At the Golden Gate. Streets Pen. Exclusive. It's a very dark ink. Can't do slows healing. Yes, but it relieves the. It breaks down. It brings down the swelling. Either that or warm, like a warm compress. Oh God. So inky mess. Okay, we got 10 more to do. But I have to go now because it's time to start my nighttime routine. I gotta go downstairs. I gotta get some, see if there's any letters, and then I gotta write letters. And then wind down for the night, do my journal entry, take a shower, eat my pills, and go to bed. So, oops, I do finish this one thing. So, let's just take a quick look at these inks that I have swatched today. And we will take a look at more of these another day. Okay. Wait, oh, you're upside down. Don't be upside down. We have LBT Victory, Sidewinder Sepia, Omaha, The Count, Blue Rainbow, Gunpowder Tea, Noodlers Something, Anti-Feather Red, which isn't really anti-feather at all. Freaking liars. DeQuesene Incline Station Red. Streetcar Green, the Blues, Lamy Bronze, that's a pretty ink. I like that one. Oyster Gray, Mandarin, Twilight, Salix, another Chenault, Magma, that Interstellar Bronze looks crazy. Amairo, Sanguine, Shinkai, Brexit, Holly, and Prussian Blue. And then we have, where did we start? Kensington Blue, Mystery Black, Aristocracy, Signature, Stockyard Signature, Gold Lemonite, Subway Series Sepia, Pigmented Blue, Random Blue, Straits of Macaw, Harry Hudson Blue, Clairvoyant Slate, another Claire Lee, Jewel Sage, and Dawn at the Golden Gates. Wow. We have done a lot of inks today. This goes on top of this, on top of this. And then we'll do... $1, 18, 25. 25. Alright, well, these are all of the pens and inks that I have swatched today. I will be back another day with more swatching. I have at least 10 inks, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8 more inks to swatch. And we also have some more that I haven't swatched, so we will look at those again another day. That's all I've got for today. I want to thank you all for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed this one. I hope that you learned something. Please share this video with your friends. Follow me on social media. Like, comment, subscribe. Ring the little bell. Make sure it's set to all, so when I upload new content, YouTube notifies you. I want to give a huge shout out to my members, Cynthia, Rahul, Wolf Kate Witch, Arcboy, Vermilion Tees, Simply Obs, Lynette, and Wumble Bumblebee. If you would like to become a member, you can do so for as low as 99 cents a month. You do not have to, but if you do, all of the pennies will go towards the channel so that I can make better content for all of you. Also, please don't forget to check out the links in the doobly-doo to my website, join the calligraphy class, check out the paper reviews page, join the Discord, and if you'd like to save 10% off on your next order to Pen Boutique or Atlas Stationers, I am an affiliate. When you use my link, you get a discount, and I get a small commission so that I can make better content for all of you. And that just leaves me to say, get out there and enjoy your life. Be with the people you love. Tell them you love them, and I love you to pieces. Have a great day. Okay, love you, bye.